Hey y'all, since I did not watch Backlash, that means I did not watch Raw, so that means I have to record SmackDown in order to watch it. Don't mind my hair, I just washed it. Predictions for Backlash. The Fatal 4-Way match is gonna be a good match, I feel like. And I haven't seen any of the clips, haven't been on Instagram all week on purpose because I didn't want to see it. Haven't really been. If I log into Twitter, I go straight to my profile and tweet. I don't do it on the main one, so I don't see anything. I even changed what I looked at this week on my algorithm just so that I won't see it. So I've been watching a lot of stuff that pertains to the Bible and sermons. Club 520, old things of 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, and the React channel. So haven't watched anything related to WWE. And up, down videos I haven't seen. And Terrell show. So haven't seen any of this. So I know the Fatal 4-Way match is happening. I feel like Jacob is going to retain only because LA Knight has had it. Damian recently had a championship before Gunther. So, and Drew always messes up. As far as, now I don't know how the match is going to go. I know it's going to be a good one. As far as Becky versus Lyra, I want Lyra to keep it because I want her to go up against Bayley. And then for Bayley and Becky to restart their feud, or if you bring in Roxanne up, to have Roxanne and Bayley initiate their feud, and then Bayley become the champion, and then retain because Roxanne just came. Even though that's my girl, and y'all know how I feel like she's one of my girls, I still don't think she should get a title shot as soon as she come out the gate. Well, if she gets one, I don't think she should have one. Keep it. I think she needs to work her way towards Tiffany and Carmelo, who still hasn't gotten one, and Braun Breaker, and all the things. And then as far as, I feel like I told y'all last week, I watched 2 interviews of Chris Langley back to back of R-Truth, and people think that R-Truth should be the one to turn John Cena back to a face, or he should induct him in the Hall of Fame, or he should fight him as part of his farewell tour. So I think he should be the one that turned him back to a face. I don't think he should leave as a heel. Speaking of, him and Randy have a match. I said before that I feel like Randy should get it, only because what John wanted to accomplish is accomplished. Or if John retains, then Randy and him should run it back at Backlash. But I think that Randy should get it, and then it should be, well, I was gonna say him and CM Punk, but Punk is on Raw, so I think he should wrestle. Who would I want to see him wrestle? Maybe him and Drew, since Drew is on SmackDown. Run it back. Who else is heavy hitters over there? Because my man KO is out. So, and then eventually him and Cody go up against each other. And then, if they want to give it back to Cody, give it back to Cody. But if, Cena retains, then I could see him and Punk having a match, but I feel like they kind of already gave us that during Elimination Chamber. Was it Drew or was it Seth was courteous enough to let them do their thing for 3 minutes by 3 or 4 minutes by themselves, which I appreciated. And then it is Gunther versus Pat McAfee. Now this is my thing. I think Pat is going to try to do the best that he can. I put my leave-in conditioner. Sorry, y'all. I think. Oh, there it is. I think Pat is going to do the best that he can, but I don't think that he's going to win at all. Like, they're not going to let Gunther lose. Like, him losing to Jay, okay. Him losing to Sammy, okay. Him losing to, who else has he lost to? I don't know who else he's lost to since I've been watching, because I think those are the only two people he's lost to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, okay, you know? But, I don't see him losing to Pat. Not because Pat isn't a fan favorite, it won't give the best he got, but because Pat specifically isn't a wrestler. Like, I feel like they're gonna have Gunther lose because of the prestige that he has. I see him being like champion most of the time I've been watching in the past 3 years. That he's going to win, and that's going to send a message. And I eventually think that him and Seth are going to go at it. Seth is going to get the title back somehow. And him and Seth are going to go at it for a match, because Seth said that even though him and Gunther have been on the same roster for a while, they have not wrestled each other, which I did not know that. He was like, I think he said at last WrestleMania that was his dream match. So I can't wait to see that. And then the last match is, I don't know. I forgot, Lord. I think I wrote it down. Who is the last match? I'm trying to go based off of memory because I have not watched in a while. Oh, Dom versus Penta. I feel like I want to say that Dom is going to retain only because of the Judgment Day, and I would want him to, but I feel like as far as stuff with how Finn has been acting and stuff like that, body language and all the things, especially with Liv not being there to help like reel everyone in, that Finn is going to turn on Dom if during this time, and it's going to cost him the championship. That's what I think personally. So I'm going to watch Backlash after I get done doing my twist out for my and then going to my son's basketball game, and I'm gonna have to record SmackDown, or if I don't, I'm gonna just have to watch the highlights, because after Backlash I need to watch Raw. I know because there are people on two different brands, it doesn't coincide, but because I've looked online and they're having Saturday night main event, because they're going to be in Greensboro tonight, which is an hour 15 minutes away from where I live at. And the only reason why I'm not going is because my son's. The only reason why we're not going is because he has a basketball game. But if it wasn't for that, we would be in Greensboro. His dad's side of the family's from there. I went to college there. So, yeah. So I feel like because Saturday Night Main Event is coming in 2 months, 2 weeks, that is they're coincide. They have to coincide with each other, like all of the people on Raw and SmackDown. So I feel like in a way I'm gonna have to watch one, and I'm gonna have to record tonight. It's just weird because I bought tickets to a Greens show in Greensboro prior to last year around this time, and I ended up having to sell it. I bought tickets to, I think they had Raw. I think it was was it a Monday Night Raw? It was Raw because I was going to have my son miss school, go to school late the next day. And then like 2 months before that, they did Sting's last match there at AEW. And I'm upset that I didn't go there, even though I bought tickets. I sold them. But I was kind of glad because AEW films all their shows in one day and just breaks it up. So people were saying that they didn't get out of there till like, people I know that was going didn't get up out of there till like 1 a.m. And I'm like, niggas gotta go to work. It was on a Sunday night. It'd be different if it was on a Monday. I mean a Saturday or a Friday. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm ecstatic to see what's going to happen. With everything. And my part is not straight right here, sorry. And the only thing I have watched WWE related, like I said, outside of Up Down Now, is it randomly showed up on my algorithm, like the bloodline leading up to Survivor Series. So it showed like how the Usos, Umaga helped them and saved their life. And so let me tell you something. When I always said, I call Jay's son his baby looked just like his wife. And I love the fact that WWE did not put that was his wife in the thing. Like, they put everybody's name, what their thing. They even put like his aunt, and it was like Umaga's widow or something like that. And I was like, it didn't even show that was his wife. And now, like, looking at him now, his youngest now, I'm like, he looks just like his wife. And then when he makes certain faces, he looked like Jimmy and Jacob. But yeah, so I'll watch it. I don't know how long it is, and I know I'll watch the press conference, so hopefully I can get it watched by the end of this weekend, because of course I gotta work. Yeah, so I'll let y'all know what I think when I make my video. It's late, better late than never, right? Crazy couple weeks. I've been taking time off to like reflect and to clean mentally and spiritually. So that includes like not, like I said, not watching a lot of stuff I would normally watch, or doing a lot of stuff I would normally do. So not a fast, just like resetting what I'm watching. So yeah, I hope you guys, I will see you guys later. Please tune into my videos if you want. I'm only doing this to, initially to get off in my, like, get out of my head what I have in my head as far as wrestling goes. So that's the main reason why I'm doing this. But I will be on here a little later, and yeah, and my hair will be done and all the things. So see you guys later. Bye.